Powers and principalities.
There's so much fire inside me.
Tragedy struck when part of the largest hillside at the kosher rubbish dump collapsed.
It's going to be fun to see how he goes about approaching this game.
We table issues relating to the arts and entertainment for a riveting discussion, of course, without fear nor favor.
The question the presenter asked them was a dumb question. You need to speak the part and move.
Varied views. We agree to disagree.
So I would disagree with everything you said. I think that he's a smart guy. I think what he did.
No, but I also said he's a smart guy.
Yeah.
I guess that I'm waiting for the what next.
Yeah, I don't think that we have to wait for what next.
It sometimes gets confrontational, but that's the beauty of the game.
It's not my bra. I don't know him. You don't know funny face. It's not my brother. You don't know funny face.
It's a package. We meet, we sit, we dialogue, we learn, we progress. My name is Benefo Huabin Abrantepa, a proud blogger, and this is my forum.
Your friend me Yausapon. Me a gospel musician. Yausapon and that's more for. You knew I won't hear me. I did meet him and catch one say, eh, yesterday. Say, ye be bought or crabia home by. It's say, accident, no. A coon person ya be a wobias. Timinu me no dear near Baya. Ye beat him accident is only will beat you no a crowd to quine. Next time the overtian say ye fro, only nipa we. Waka baby, and ye be accident. Nti Mr. Minuanum, Inina ye bako, name require ye beat me to animals. Naminu me no ye beat me. So do the right thing, save a life.
From the dawn of time, people have engaged in several businesses. With the onset of technology and innovation, life has relatively been made easier. By using debit or credit cards,
Mobile banking.
Thank you. And your favorite mobile money?
tech has indeed married business. On BizTech, we spend time with faces behind known and upcoming businesses in the country.
Learn more about the new technologies and innovation,
as well as find out about the trending issues in the world of business.
Join us as we serve you with a variety of compelling interviews, projects, and others right here on GhanaWeb TV.
Back again, Charlie, and if it's your first time on my YouTube channel, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to share with your friends. Always turn the post notifications on so you don't miss any videos. Guys, I'm at this beautiful tent house. In fact, it's a beautiful luxury tent house at Shy Hills. And so I'm coming with you as always. And so let's see how the place looks like. Let's enjoy the stay there. I want to say a warm welcome to you all, my new subscribers. And to my old subscribers, my returning subscribers. You know how the love goes. I love you so much and thank you for sticking with me. So let's go right into the video.
You got to let it go. You got to let it go. You got to let it go. You got to let it go.
Welcome to Shy Hills Resource Reserve. My name is Prince Asante.
All right, darling.
Yeah.
Hey, they call you darling. Nice.
Yeah, that's it. And I hope you are coming for the tented camp.
Yes, yes.
All right, so you are about
for
to
a stay a night.
Yeah, you're about to see a beautiful thing.
Okay.
So with the view alone, waking up in the morning with your morning coat,
imagine
your cup of wine. I tell you, you're going to have fun.
Okay, so are you the one taking us?
Yo, also, my officer is taking me.
Big boss, also, you're taking us, right? You're taking us?
Yeah, I'll be taking you.
Okay, sure. All right. See you then.
You're ready.
I'm ready.
Okay.
So yeah, we are moving to the Shy Hills Tent Reserve. I'm finally here. And so let's go, guys. So this is my tent for the night. The favorite part of the tent, it's the bathhouse. The best part is everywhere of the tent has a good view. Just look at this. a grill. So when you want to grill any meat, you can come with your meat, your chicken, any protein. And it says Akwaba. Akwaba means you're welcome. You're welcome to a beautiful view at the Shy Hills Luxury Tent. Cheers to all my loyal subscribers and to my new subscribers. Cheers, guys. Almost bedtime, and this is the last bit of wine I have left. Here is very peaceful, very serene. You can hear the sound of, I don't know what insect is that, but you can hear the sound. Listen closely. I can also hear birds chirping, and I'm already loving the place, and I don't regret spending this much to enjoy this luxury. So Derek is on the barbecue. He's now setting the charcoal, about to grill some meat and enjoy our good night. I can't wait. So our grill has just started, and Derek is on it. It's so dark you can't even see Derek. And this is my view here. Our goat meat is finally ready. Oh my goodness. Let's eat, guys. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. This is the view at 6 a.m. Can you hear the birds chirping? Listen closely. Wow. Just look at the dew from up here. So this is the tent I was sleeping in. This is the tent my friends were sleeping in. And let's see the tent, the last tent. There are 3 tents in all, but there's a couple there at the moment, so I'll not be able to enter. So let's just see how it looks like. Oh wow. They also have a very beautiful view. Breakfast is here. No, I drink tea. I don't drink milk. Do you have Lipton? Oh, too bad. Then I have to just drink the juice. Okay, this is oats. I don't know if oats. Okay, it's fine. Yeah. And what's this? This salad. Salad. It's a Mojo Hill, right? Mogo. So guys, I'm currently at the Mogo Hill. I've already done this before, and this is going to be my second time climbing this hill. And so you're coming with me. and we were actually staying right behind this mountain, and so yeah.
This place was made for the depot rock, so the people will be coming here every year. If the child is 12 years and above, be here and they do the depot. And after the depot, I should have the girl is ready to get married.
Okay, so at what age?
12 years and above.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
So we show you how to cook for your husband, how to wash your thing, how to be neat and other stuff, and how to prepare house and do everything. So this place is where we bring the people and they do everything.
Okay, and then I can see something round.
This one with the grounded things here, like the pepper and all these people are living on top of this one. There are people living opposite the park.
Okay.
Yeah, around 1887, people are living on top of this rock. So they ground their things and cook here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful. Look at the zebra. They're moving in batches.
Yeah, I was asking you that.
This is also the ostrich. Look at how big they are. Hey, cutie! My babies. So guys, let's talk about my entire trip. It cost me 700 cedis to get this place, which is equal to $122 dollars, and you have to book weeks ahead because the place is always almost booked. It's only 3 tents, and so it's always booked. So I booked in August, and we are now in September, so I booked at least three weeks ahead before getting here. And the place is really beautiful. It feels like another African country, or yeah, it's so serene. From where I'm sitting, my view in front is really beautiful. Let's talk about the reception. The reception here, beginning was not encouraging because the lady that was in charge, the lady I paid to, and she didn't sound, she was kind of difficult because I already made payments for the place 2 weeks ago, and I called you a day before the trip, and then you are confused if I really paid. You now have to let me confirm if I have paid, and if I'm sure I'm the one who really paid. Like, it was, yeah, her reception was not good. But when we go here, the guys who are taking care of us here were very good. There's a guy called Derek. He was the one in charge here, and the security. So yesterday they also did we also gave them some money to get us meat, and they did barbecue for us, and it was really good. The reception was really good. And let's talk about the tent. The tent is really just like the normal tent. It's actually a tent. You can tell it's a tent. So it gets, if it's up, it's very cold. If you want it, if you want the room to be normal room temperature, you just roll the tent down, and then in the nights we didn't even use fan, we didn't even use AC, we didn't use anything because the rooms were very cold, and the place gets very dark in the night. Let's talk about the room. The room is very spacious, very nice. This place, I will not say this place is family friendly because of the way the landscape is. if you come here with kids, you have to be very, very extra careful. Unless the kids are a little older, that's, I think, will be conducive for them. The rooms are very nice. The washrooms wasn't too clean when we came here, so I had to use a sponge to really wash the bathtub before using it. I usually carry extra sheets when I travel, but I didn't use the extra sheets this time around because the bed sheets was clean and it smelled. It was it smelled good. It smelled fresh, like neatly washed. And yeah, I'm sure you all will be asking me, who owns the place? Who owns the place? I get that a lot in my DMs every time. So let me just say, it is owned by the Ghana Forestry Commission, and it's this tent is sponsored by the Goldfields and the Goldfields Ghana Foundation. And so yes, it's for the government and it's Ghanaian owned. Yeah, don't come at me. So yeah, that's my entire stay. I have already been to the Shah Hills Reserve before. It's on my channel. I'll link it up here. Yeah, up here. And so you will see the entire Shah Hill experience. And yeah, so that's basically the entire trip. It's really, really peaceful. You wake up to the birds chirping, the beautiful windy environment, serene, no noise. If you come alone, you are definitely going to be alone. If you come with your friends, you're definitely going to have the friendship kind of experience. There's a barbecue, so you can bring your own meat. And then, whoa, I forgot this, the breakfast. The breakfast was not encouraging at all. How can you just bring me tea, bread and salad, no egg, no bacon, no protein? At least there should be one protein. Like, it's very common for us to have egg in our breakfast. So the breakfast was not encouraging at all. And so when you are coming here, just come with your own snacks, your own water, your own everything. If you want to come with your own food, fine. When we came, we just came with our snacks and we ordered food from their restaurant. So it takes some time because they have to transport it from another location here, and that took about roughly 40 minutes, and it was good. The food was really, really good. It cost 40 Ghana cedis per plate. So let me see how much 40 Ghana cedis in USD is. 40 Ghana cedi, 40. That's like $6, no, almost $7, because 6.92, 7 USD. So yeah, that's the entire stay. I hope you enjoyed watching this vlog as much as I enjoyed being here, as much as I enjoyed taking you through every single experience here. I love you. As always, visit my channel. And yeah, I want to also say that I used to post every Wednesdays, but from now onwards I'm going to extend that. I'll be posting travel videos every Wednesdays, and for any other day I'm going to be posting lifestyle videos. And so expect that, and I hope you enjoyed this one so much. Look at the way the sun is glowing. Look at the way I'm glowing, looking good. I love you. Mwah.
Hello, my name is Priscilla Na Akle Planch. I'm a survivor of a road accident. It wasn't easy for me. I went through 6 surgeries, and for 2 years I was using crutches. It wasn't an easy experience, and I don't want you to go through the same. So please, follow all the road safety regulations that you have to. Don't drive tired, don't drink and drive. And to my fellow friends who ride motorcycles, please, the road signals are for you as well. Please pay attention to them. Stay safe, do the right thing, and save a life.
Powers and principalities. There's so much fire inside me.
Tragedy struck when part of the largest hillside at the kosher rubbish dump collapsed.
It's going to be fun to see how he goes about approaching this game.
We table issues relating to the arts and entertainment for a riveting discussion, of course, without fear nor favor.
The question the presenter asked them was a dumb question. You need to speak the part and move.
Varied views. We agree to disagree.
So I would disagree with everything you said. I think that he's a smart guy. I think what he did.
No, but I also said he's a smart guy.
Yeah.
I guess that I'm waiting for the what next. Yeah,
I don't think that we have to wait for what next.
It sometimes gets confrontational, but that's the beauty of the game.
Today deny funny face. It's not my brother. Deny funny face. I don't know him. You don't know funny face. It's not my brother. You don't know funny face.
It's a package. We meet, we sit, we dialogue, we learn, we progress. My name is Benefo Abrantepa, a proud blogger, and this is my forum.
From the dawn of time, people have engaged in several businesses. With the onset of technology and innovation, life has relatively been made easier. By using debit or credit cards,
mobile banking.
Thank you. And your favorite, mobile money?
Tech has indeed married business. On BizTech, we spend time with faces behind known and upcoming businesses in the country.
Learn more about the new technologies and innovation,
as well as find out about the trending issues in the world of business.
Join us as we serve you with a variety of compelling interviews, projects, and others right here on GhanaWeb TV.
In the forest in the central region is Kakum National Park, which has 7 suspending long canopy walkway and a spectacular view of the forest with trees over 300 years old. And it's one of the top places to see when you're in Ghana, so take note. The Kakum National Park is about 4 hours drive from Accra, and so let's go right into the video.
You got to let it go. You got to let it go. You got to let it go. You got to let it go.
And this is their reception area. Before getting to the canopy walkway, there is a brief hike, so kindly remember to wear your hiking shoes. guys, I'm going to do the Kakum canopy walk, and I have here my water and my drone and face towel together with my phone for pictures. And so come on, let's go, guys.
This is the beginning, or this is the entrance. This one we have 7 bridges to cross. So there's 7 bridges. Heights ranges from 11 to 40 meters. 40 meters is the highest point, and it's about 131 feet. So those of us who are not okay with heights, I will urge you not to look down. So that's very simple for us. Then 350 meters long. And also we are going to walk on tree tops this morning. So as we walk on tree tops, as we go up on the trees, it's going to give us a better view of Kakum forest. Picture taking is allowed, but at any point you are taking pictures, we make sure we hold our phones and camera very tight so that we don't fall. We're also going to experience a little shaking, a little sound whilst we are walking. Since the walkway is hanging, made up of cable, ladder, and then a wooden board, it's going to produce some sound. Don't focus or don't concentrate about the noise you hear. You rather focus on the fun you are having instead. The walkway of Kakum has been here since '94 without any incidents or without any casualties. So if you are here this morning to experience the Kakum canopy walkway, I will urge you, do not put any fears in you. The walkway is safe for everybody. No matter how heavy you are, no matter how your weight is, the walkway is going to support or carry you. Because the maximum weight the bridges can support is 8 tons, and that is the weight of 2 big forest elephants. So it means that we human beings, we are all going to go. Feel free, have fun, and then take pictures. So it's time for us to have fun.
Thank you.
There's also a bypass.
Let me take pictures of my friends because I love them. Are you scared?
Yes.
Go, go, go. I've done this. This is like my 7th time here. Go, 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 go. Really scared. And this is the atmosphere here. So all you can see is trees. So the canopy walkway is 7 rope courses, and then if you are tired and you want to use the bypass, this is the bypass where he's going towards. Yes. So if you are not adventurous like me and you want to do just like 3 rope courses, you can just do that. If not, and you want to enjoy this, come along with me. Come, let's go. I am currently on the highest and the longest rope course, and so yeah. And this looks a little thinner than the first one. Why is it so though?
I don't know why.
You don't know why? Why? So how often do you change the ropes?
Every 6 months.
Every 6 months?
Yes, every 6 months.
Oh, okay.
So currently we are going to do a major maintenance. So all the stuff is ready. So from next week we'll be changing the ropes and the ladders.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see. So this currently is 6 months old, and after 6 months,
yeah, we change. We replace the new ones. Yeah.
So this is the view on the 4th rope course. Shelly didn't make it, Millie didn't make it, Kelvin didn't make it. I'm the only one who made it with my tour guide, which is my new friend, Richard. Richard is my best friend on this trip because they left me behind. Can you imagine? Look at this. So it means we are on top of the trees.
Yeah.
Wow. So if your item should fall, would you get it for us?
No, that would be
to be difficult.
Yeah.
Why?
It can even hit on something before you get to the ground. So by the time you get it, it's spoiled.
It's spoiled. Oh, okay. So it's not advisable to be.
So we always advise you to hold your
phone.
Your phones, your stuff very well.
Let's see. So this is how it's going. 4 more. How many more? 3 more. 2 more. Okay, 2 more to go. Then we are done with the rope course. On the last but one rope course, and yeah, come, let's go. I just realized I came with water, but I'm not really thirsty because it's not something that is requires a lot of energy. And if you are tall, just know you are safe, because even if you are very, very tall, I am like 5'7", and so if you are 6 feet, just know that at least the rope course is still somewhere on your chest, which is very fine. So don't be scared. I think this is something you should try whenever you are in Ghana. And it's one of the top places to see when you're in Ghana, so take note. So guys, if you are coming to the Kakum National Park, this is the first entrance and this is the last exit. But I found some cocoa. Let me know in the comment section if you've eaten cocoa before. If you haven't eaten, I will definitely cut it. Twitter, please cut it for me so that I can show my subscribers how it looks like. Yeah. How much is it? 2 cedis. 2 cedis for one. So yeah. This is how it looks like. This is the raw cocoa. So you pick the seed, then you lick the mucus out of the seeds. That's when you get to enjoy the. It's nice, oh. Richard, come and try.
Oh, yeah, I've been trying it.
You come and try it. Today you're my favorite person. Since Richard has been my friend taking more of my videos, today he gets to enjoy.
Oh, are you shading us?
Yes, you're not. You're not my favorite person today.
Oh, let me try some.
It's really good. Very, very nice. So yeah, whenever you come here, at least try cocoa, try coconut if you don't like cocoa. Hey, do you know, funny enough, I don't eat chocolate.
Oh, but you can eat it. Yeah.
I can eat cocoa. So yeah.
You're a natural girl. You like it in this natural
you know? So I am currently done with the rope courses and all my friends have left me, so I don't even know why, but I'm walking back. Walking back is quite easy than coming up. So yeah, I am currently descending down the hill and it's going to take me about 10 minutes walk. And so yeah, this brings us to the end of this vlog. Guys, let me know in the comment section, have you been here? I know a lot of you have been here. This is like my 7th time here, because when I was young, anytime there was an excursion, we used to come here. So I've done a lot of on the rope courses, but I haven't really vlogged it, documented on YouTube. That's the main reason why I came here, just to be able to document it for you all that have not been here and what to expect when you come here. So yeah, that's the experience here. It cost me 25 Ghana cedis per adult and 50 Ghana cedis for non-Ghanaian. So if you're a foreigner, expect to pay a little more than we the locals. So yeah, this brings us to the end of this vlog. I'm currently walking in the forest with bears chipping, monkeys.
They are not human friendly, so when they see you, they move away.
They move away. Oh, okay. So the monkeys here are not human friendly. So yeah. And so this brings us to the end. It's been an exciting one. If you missed any video, or guys, I'll be posting my treehouse experience just after this video. And so you don't want to miss it. You want to experience with me how it went and everything. So yeah, until then, next time, I love you all. As always, you're my favorite person. Mwah, mwah. My hands are full, so I can't even blow kisses. Can you imagine? So yeah, this is a nice way to say goodbye. You have survived. Please hand over your badge. I have an art center where you could buy your made in Ghana paintings, beautiful necklace. This is so beautiful. Let me check. How much is this? 500. Thank you. And then how much is this purse?
This
30 cedis. Why is that necklace expensive? 500 cedis. The necklace, the one with the beads.
What? The beads are
expensive. Oh, okay.
Your friend me Yausapon. Me a gospel musician. Yausapon and that's more for. You knew I won't hear me. I did meet him and catch one say, eh, Nina, yesterday. Say, ye be bo okra bia ho ban. Esan say accident no. E kum ni person yare bia e wo wiase. Timi no mi no die na e be ya. Ye betima ma accident is. Woni obi ti ho no akra ho so wo tu kwan. Next time the overti an say ye frɛ wo unim nipa we waka baabi enye bibia ya accident nti mesre minua no enyina ye nye baako na ehwe kwan a ye bitime tu saa ni ase na me no mi nu na ye bitime aye. So do the right thing, save a life.
This conversation is keenly important at a time when there are question marks on the state of democracy in Africa. Those of you who read the Mo Ibrahim report, the recent one that was released for 2020, in fact, it's entitled The Retreat of Democracy in Africa. So that should be worrying to all of us who have an attachment to ensuring democratic consolidation of democratic governance, that the role of our people remains central in determining what system of governance that they have, that there's accountability on our continent, that our institutions function in a way that benefit the African peoples, that there is more and more opening up of political space and freedoms and liberties, and that ultimately we are also seeing progress economic and social progress in the lives of people, democratic dividend on our continent, I think it's a moment to probably just take a pause and say, wait a minute, is democracy on a retreat? And if it is, what is it that is causing this slippage in a process that we all are keen to advance? So let me commend CODEO, therefore, for organizing this important event and for the invitation to me. And I want to emphasize the importance of after-action reviews, future endeavors, future exercises, future elections. In that regard also, let me recognize the invaluable role of civil society organizations, particularly the CODEO, in the democratic process in Ghana. Through the promotion of peaceful, transparent and credible elections, or even just contributing to conflict prevention and resolution processes. And I want to urge that this continues to be the case. And in fact, many of the examples that we have established here in Ghana have been replicated in neighboring countries. And I can tell you that from my previous work, whether it was with the ECOWAS or with the UN, that in many countries that we go, we're told that, oh, this we learned from Ghana. So that leadership position that we have in this regard is important. Ghanaian civil society ought to be proud of itself and continue to remain engaged and do the work that you need to do to advance the democratic process here and by implication in our sub-region and on our continent. Over the years, and particularly during the 7th December 2020 elections, the contribution of CODEO in collaboration with other partners was instrumental to the conduct and conclusion of the process. Through the deployment of elections observers and regular analysis and advocacy, CODEO once again demonstrated its central role in promoting democratic governance, peace and stability in the country. And I should underscore that the information generated by CODEO, including from its well-equipped and professionally manned situation room, was very useful to some of us who were playing good officers' role at the time and who came, and in our interactions we were able to get very useful information indeed. And this will be true of other bilateral and multilateral partners of Ghana who were involved in that process. The 7th December general election was another major test to Ghana's democratic process. And Ghanaians, despite numerous challenges in a very tense atmosphere, once again demonstrated their political maturity and love for country by ensuring a largely peaceful conclusion to the process and avoiding a post-electoral crisis. I should add here that indeed in some of our neighboring countries, we did witness crisis prior to the election, during the election, and post-election, including, for instance, in Guinea and neighboring Côte d'Ivoire, where we had an exceptionally large number of election-related violence, particularly in Guinea and in Côte d'Ivoire. And it is in that regard that we should also be concerned that perhaps in that regard we lost one of our bragging rights. I personally used to always say, when I'm talking in other contexts where things are tense, and say, well, look, I come from a country where when we have elections, yes, we have our differences and you'll have the tension associated with elections everywhere, but there are never any deaths as a result of these elections. And if they occur, they are accidents that happen from accidents of vehicles or motorcycles, people going to or from party events. But I think this time our image has been tainted in that regard, and it should be of concern to us one person, one person's life is one person too many to be lost in an election. And that reminds me of former President Jonathan, Goodluck Jonathan of Nigeria, who I think today can be proud for all the criticisms that he may have had while he was in office. That one statement that he made, that a single drop of faith in Nigeria is not worth his ambition to be president, I think has been well documented. And I think even in his opening remarks, the acting chair has highlighted some of it. And our friend from the EU has just told us about their observations contained in their book, which I'm told is on sale even here. So, I mean, and the debate is already live. Let me just make one or two of my own general observations here. Building trust in national institutions to implement their constitutional mandate is essential for the consolidation of democracy, peace, and stability. The role played by national institutions in Ghana during the electoral process has been recognized by many. All actors, including civil society organizations, must continue to work closely with these constitutional bodies and statutory bodies, the Electoral Commission, the National Peace Council, National Commission for Civic Education, police and judiciary, the Media Commission. We have an architecture of institutions which have served us well, and which, if they continue their consultative nature and are open to discussions and consultations with civil society and a broad spectrum of Ghanaian public opinion, can only improve in their performance. So I think going forward, it's necessary that this consultative approach is consolidated and that we all endeavor to work to strengthen these state constitutional institutions that we have established, specifically to improve our conduct of our elections, but in general also to deepen our democratic process. Internal conflict prevention and dispute resolution mechanisms remain reliable and effective. Indeed, one can say that we do have a fairly robust peace architecture in Ghana. And this again was demonstrated during the last elections. I cannot overemphasize the role of the National Peace Council, which UNOWAS and ECOWAS in particular collaborated with a number of platforms, and not only here in Accra, but also in some of the regions. Then, of course, we have the role of CODEO itself, of the IDG, for instance, which worked with the Peace Council, traditional and religious leaders, to host the signing ceremony, where we were able to bring the two leading candidates to an event at Movenpick, which contributed in no small way to calming down the atmosphere and lessening tensions, and to demonstrate a strong commitment on the part of the two leading candidates to also contribute their quota towards peaceful elections. And this is something, it's an asset we should cherish. This peace architecture that we have, and the ability to pull on our elders and traditional leaders, religious leaders, active civil society organizations to address these questions. And of course, we have representatives from all of these bodies, and we can hear more from them. What I liked especially was the decentralized institutions, particularly the MPs, the National Peace Council, and the civic education at constituency levels, at district levels, also taking the messages there to talk to grassroots and to appeal to all the stakeholders to be mindful of their conduct in order that we could end up with peaceful and credible elections. Once again, women and youth groups, as well as community-based organizations, demonstrated access to a peaceful electoral process. Through different initiatives, communities were mobilized to promote peaceful elections, and we must endeavor to give them a central role in our electoral process going forward. I mean, we know the youthful profile of our population, the active role of our women, Ghanaian women, particularly when it comes to electoral campaigns. Of course, role of our women, which is not always reflected post-elections in the distribution of the goodies. And I see that in Parliament we don't seem to be improving on that, and the representation is still hovering around 16%. I know that in the past it had gone up to 20%, so it's not a happy story today to say that the gender representation is hovering around 16%. We can do more. The executive is striving, and I've seen a figure of average of 20%, but I think Ghana, with the leadership role that we have in the issues of governance on our continent, we should be among the trendsetters when it comes to this. So I think it's long overdue that at executive level also we should be talking of minimum 30% representation by our female population, which represents more than 50% of the national population. So at 20%, that is an underrepresentation, and I think going forward we should all endeavor to do better there. The commitment to democratic values remains strong in the country. The fact that electoral disputes were settled with the utmost respect for the rule of law is indicative of the high level of political maturity and understanding of the tenets of democracy. This is definitely a lesson to other countries in the region and even beyond, especially with regards to increasing concerns over the decline of democracy in many countries on our continent. And I think that is just one of the attributes of a Ghanaian political elite that must be commended, that we allow the process to run its course, including, of course, the judicial process, which our Constitution has charged with certain responsibilities and given it its clear role. And at the end of the day, even if we do not agree with the reasoning, which is to be expected, which is natural, we accept, because that's the mandate given our judiciary by the Constitution. So I think in that regard, we need to commend our political elite, and indeed civil society has played an important role also in deepening this culture of rule of law. It is not perfect, and there are many areas in which it can be improved. In that regard, let me point out that if you go back to the Mo Ibrahim report that I mentioned, it actually rates Ghana lower at this point than before. So in the category of justice and rule of law, we should be aware that our standing has declined. Given the parameters that the Mo Ibrahim Foundation uses to rate African countries, I think we ought to be conscious of that and maybe interrogate what it is that is causing this decline, because we should be a leader in that category. The other category where we also see a decline is the security and rule of law. So I think in these two areas, perhaps when we come to the focus discussions, we can go into more detail there. Then partnerships underpinned by mutual respect remains key in the electoral process. Collaboration between actors at the national level and regional and international actors is always key to the conduct of electoral processes. During the 7th December elections, the collaboration between national stakeholders and institutions such as ECOWAS, the African Union, the UN, the EU, and the diplomatic community was exemplary and must be appreciated. Such partnerships are key to peaceful, credible, transparent, and inclusive elections. And here I can give you an anecdote where during one of my visits, we met with the partners and we were discussing about support by partners to civil society. And when I heard that the figure of persons to be deployed across the country was around 2,000, I immediately struck me that that was a much reduced number than previous years. So I threw a challenge to the partners and I said, wait a minute, we can do better. I know that in previous years it's been much higher. And yes, perhaps we can say that in Ghana, things are generally improving in terms of conduct of this process, so probably you don't need as many as in the past, but still, I just thought that 2,000 was not good enough and that more could be done. And I was glad after that meeting for one of the partners to tell me that indeed they had decided to support CODEO to increase the numbers. So this kind of constructive and positive partnership is very healthy. I know Ghanaians were very sensitive and we want to be sure that we are left alone to do our thing and we feel that we have capacity to deliver, and so sometimes we might see certain actions as being a bit too intrusive. But that notwithstanding, we are also very open and friendly with our partners, and I think where there's a mutual respect and understanding about each other's role, things can go properly, and we hope that this partnership, we're a member of ECOWAS, we're a member of AU, of UN. So they have their roles to play. But we have good partnership with EU, USAID, and so many other bilateral partners who we hope going forward will continue to support our electoral processes. A concerted approach will be required to enhance the electoral process in Ghana, with such an event being, such as this retreat that we are having, being a first step. Let me urge the EC, Electoral Commission, and other relevant national institutions to put in place a mechanism for consultation to discuss the findings of the recommendations of this retreat that we're having here today, and to develop a strategy for their implementation. All of this will come to nothing if there is not also the goodwill and the good faith to take the good recommendations that will come out of here and perhaps similar such consultations ongoing, and to make good faith effort to implement them.
Hi, my name is Nanama McBrown. I'm proud to be part of GhanaWeb Road Safety Campaign. Please, do the right thing. Save a life. Brim.
From the dawn of time, people have engaged in several businesses. With the onset of technology and innovation, life has relatively been made easier. By using debit or credit cards,
mobile banking.
Thank you. And your favorite, mobile money?
Tech has indeed married business. On BizTech, we spend time with faces behind known and upcoming businesses in the country.
Learn more about the new technologies and innovation,
as well as find out about the trending issues in the world of business.
Join us as we serve you with a variety of compelling interviews, projects, and others right here on GhanaWeb TV.
Powers and principalities. There's so much fire inside me.
Tragedy struck when part of the largest hillside at the kosher rubbish dump collapsed.
It's going to be fun to see how he goes about approaching this game.
We table issues relating to the arts and entertainment for a riveting discussion, of course, without fear nor favor.
The question the presenter asked them was a dumb question. You need to speak the part and move.
Varied views. We agree to disagree.
So I would disagree with everything you said. I think that he's a smart guy. I think what he did.
No, but I also said he's a smart guy.
Yeah.
I guess that I'm waiting for the what next.
Yeah, I don't think that I have to wait for what next.
It sometimes gets confrontational, but that's the beauty of the game.
Today deny funny face. It's not my brother. Deny funny face. I don't know him. You don't know funny face. It's not my brother. You don't know funny face.
It's a package. We meet, we sit, we dialogue, we learn, we progress. My name is Benefo Abrantepa, a proud blogger, and this is my forum.
President Akufo-Addo, Sports Minister Mustafa Yusuf, and GFA President Kurt Okraku are taking some heat after the announcement of the $25 million budget for the Black Stars AFCON campaign and the FIFA World Cup qualification for Qatar 2022. A lot of people have been speaking on this subject, but today on the show here on GhanaWeb Friday's debate, we ask you, is money the only way for the Black Stars to break the 40 years AFCON trophy genes? Let me hear from you in the comment section as we discuss this topic to the core. Is the government going the right way by always investing money in the Black Stars with the hope of winning a trophy for Ghana. Share your take with us with me here on the GhanaWeb Fridays debate. My name is Joel Eshend, and we'll go for a quick break. When we return, we start the analysis with my guest. Welcome back from the break. You're still watching the Fridays debate here on GhanaWeb TV. Today we're talking about the $25 million budget for the Black Stars AFCON and FIFA World Cup campaign. A lot of people have been speaking, and according to Nana Fit, the football administrator, he's telling the government that if you have $25 million, invest it in the Ghana Premier League. Then I will move to my guests who are joining me via Google Meet. I have James Ohiniba Makion, Kwame Benaya, and Razak Musbah, who will be joining me to discuss this issue. Good afternoon, gentlemen, and thanks for joining me here on GhanaWeb TV.
Yeah, good afternoon.
So let me start with you, James. After listening to the president and the sports minister concerning this budget, what was your first reaction after you heard it?
Thank you very much, Joe, for having me on this platform. Talking about reaction, I was a bit surprised.
Hello, James. Okay, let me come to.
Yes, I was a bit surprised about the money that the president of the to go and read.
Okay, so let me come to you, Benaya. What was your first reaction after hearing this huge amount for the Black Stars campaign?
The first that came to mind was, here we go again with the Black Stars being all about money. This isn't the first time. This won't be the last time. Anytime you approach new economy, it's all about money. Investing and pumping so much money to the Black Stars, and at the end of it, we don't really know the detail of this whole issue of how the money is spent. So that was the kind of thoughts I was having, and I just had a laugh, enjoying the comments from people on social media. To clearly see people aren't happy with it.
Okay, then Razak, where do you stand in all of this? Because quite a number of people are saying that we don't need to invest too much in the Black Stars, because at the end of the day, they go and they don't win the trophy. Where do you stand in all of this, Razak? Hello, Razak. Can you hear me? Hello, Razak. Razak, if you can hear me, I was asking that, where do you stand in all of this? Because quite a number of people are bashing the government for budgeting $25 million for the AFCON, whilst if you win, you get $4.5 million. Okay, let me give the question to James. Where do you stand from the conversations that the president has budgeted $25 million for the AFCON and the FIFA World Cup qualification? Now, the task is for the team to win the AFCON and also get to the semi-finals of the FIFA World Cup.
Yeah, Joe, I think I stand by the school of thought that says that this is not right. Now, at the beginning of the year, we
we had the finance minister bringing out the sports ministry budget for the various sports disciplines in Ghana. It's included football, like all the other sporting disciplines, and that money was 4 million Ghana cedis. But then why do we as a nation all of a sudden make a decision which isn't a priority, especially for the Black Stars? For the Black Stars, first of all, to win the AFCON 2022. Let's be honest with ourselves. Black Stars cannot win the AFCON 2022. National team affairs is not about club affairs. You could use money to buy the best players you have. National team.
Hello, James.
The national team is all about.
James, I was asking you a question.
And you have to work with it. Hello,
yeah, you said the Black Stars cannot win the AFCON. We were winners of Group C in the just qualifiers. Why do you think that the Black Stars cannot win the AFCON?
Yeah, we are winners in Group C of the qualifiers. Those were qualified. Now we are going to the tournament proper. We will be meeting the likes of big teams like Senegal, like Algeria, like Cote d'Ivoire, like Cameroon. These are teams that are very established. They have a plan to win the AFCON. Whereas I think that, yes, we also want to win, but realistically for me, I don't think we are going to win. Now, if you look at even the FIFA rankings, let's not work with the FIFA rankings, but let's be honest with ourselves. Ghana is a second-tier African team currently. Now, if you speak to most people in other countries, like last time I was listening to one Zambian journalist, a sports journalist, he was like, he doesn't see Ghana as a top team when it comes to the AFCON.
It is
and
opinion.
That's the position that I stand. It's going to be very tough. The last time that we were at the AFCON, we came out in the round of 16, and it will be same crop of players that we are sending. The fact remains that if we don't invest in our grassroots football and infrastructure, we are always going to suffer for this.
Okay, then let me come to Benaya. You also address the budget for the entire project, but my additional question is that saying that we need to invest. It seems the president wants to win the cup within the shortest possible time. What do we do as a country?
There's a saying that there's no shortcut to heaven, Charlie. If we want to win the AFCON, we should have started planning in about, let me say, right after our elimination from the last AFCON. But since then, we can't see any progress in the Black Stars team. I think we've really retrogressed. We keep on relying on the same old crop of players.
But we've still qualified for the AFCON.
Know. Oh, yeah.
We qualified in Grand Stars, winners.
As James said, those are just qualifiers. And mind you, the teams that we faced in the qualifiers are teams that we are expected to beat on any day.
We played against.
But we are coming against. We are coming against the likes of Senegal, Mali. Mali, for instance, I don't remember the last time Black Stars beat them. They've been beating us from the under 20, under 17 to the senior national team. Senegal, Cote d'Ivoire, and all the Morocco, Algeria, Egypt, all these countries, you could see that they are really making progress. But with the Black Stars, apart from the likes of Thomas Partey and let me say, and Jordan and Andrea, we can't really see the future of the Black Stars. Joe, you can't really see the future of the Black Stars. Right now, if you look at the first 11 of our Black Stars, it's really pathetic because it's not really looking good at all. And you don't even know the direction of the Black Stars because as of now, you don't even know the first 11 of the coach as we speak right now. And that is a huge concern for the country going to a tournament like this. I agree with Makion when he says there's no way we are going to win AFCON because if we would have won, we should start seeing signs by now. But as we speak, we are not seeing any signs. Even with the games, how convincing was it? It wasn't convincing. So,
okay,
with this kind of performance, there's no way we are going to be dominating against the likes of Mali, Senegal, Egypt, Morocco, and Algeria in these countries that are way ahead of us as we speak. Even Nigeria.
Okay, I initially asked you a question, Benaya. I was saying that, so when you are setting your goals, You have long-term and short-term goals. We've seen teams win the AFCON, but were not the best before the tournament. In 2013, we saw a Nigerian side that a lot of their top players decided not to play. They came with young guys and they won the trophy. The same thing happened in 2017 when the indomitable Lions of Cameroon won the trophy. The president seems that he knows that we can plan ahead and win it. But at the end of the day, if you listen to what the president said at the breakfast meeting, he wants to win the trophy within the shortest possible time. Now we have the money. What do we do to win the trophy? Because accepted, we don't have the best of squad, and it has been proven over the years that you don't need top players to win it. You need a plan. How do we go about this?
All right, just as you said, we need a plan. So it's obvious that we need a plan and not money. Money is not going to solve the issue for the Black Stars. So I believe this 25 million can be used to invest in those that are like proper scouting, proper player development. The youth, some of the players that are playing in Europe that have more talent, we should target this kind of players and start building them for the future. Let me say the next 2 AFCONs. So with this AFCON, I think you can just have a short-term plan whereby we just get the right crop of players that we are going to use for this AFCON. And wherever at all we get to, we build from there to the other AFCON with the mentality of going to win it. But if you are trying to say we are going to use 25 million to prepare for the AFCON job, we are not going anywhere. No. And when we don't reach the final